Welcome into a brand new episode of WSI TV. Enjoy the show.
Welcome back for another brand new episode of WSI TV. I'm Jordan Bishop and this is Mary Kate Mulligan.
Hi guys, welcome on back. So before we get started, remember to, as always, head on over to WSITV.com so you can access the free WSI Vault as well as all the additional free information. Now, before we get into fast tracking your 30% gains, we do have to return to something from last week's video. If you will recall from 2 versus rounds ago, Jordan did lose. His punishment was determined to be lemon liquor, and we weren't able to do it last week, so we will be doing that punishment during this week's episode. Basically, Jordan has to eat a lemon slice for every minute of the video. That timer will start now. Right, so as soon as that hits a minute, I'll eat my first slice, but it's my turn to gloat a little bit because this versus round, it was the blockchain round. We both had some decent stocks. My stock, XLF, won. So we're gonna have to determine Mary Kate's punishment for the next week's episode. So I'm gonna bring the Wheel of Misfortune up here, and we do have some new ones on there. So we'll explain them as we go, and I'm gonna spin it and see what your punishment's gonna be. So let's take a look here. All right, we got Bad Bartender. That means I get to take anything here in the studio and mix it together and make Mary Kate a nice cocktail. So come back next episode to see that punishment in action. And of course, we're going to jump into the good stuff. We're going to show you something that fast tracks your 30% gains. I'm about to have to take a bite of this lemon slice, so I'll let Mary Kate take it over. All right, guys. So the first stock that we're going to talk about today, before we really get into how you get those 30% gains, is FXE. It's Currency Shares Euro Trust. So it is a stock that tracks how the euro is doing. Now, something interesting when we get into currency is that, as you might recall, currency tends to move much more slowly than other stocks. So in volatile markets, that can be a safe bet. You know, right now it's trudging up, you know, not very quickly, but at least still going up. However, we really want to get those bigger profits. We want to get them faster, but we still want to kind of maintain the safety and security that comes with a currency stock. Right, and we're looking at FXE here because it's moving very nicely. You know, there's strong growth in the German economy, which we know Germany is a superpower of the EU, of Europe. And also, it's measured against a basket of stocks. The dollar is one of those, and with the uncertainty with trade looming in and the tariffs still going on, you know, that has made the dollar look like it was bouncing around a little bit. I'll eat another lemon, of course, but that's exactly why we're looking at FXE. We're looking at the euro, but we want to fast track those gains, don't we, Mary Kate? Right, so a way to do that is with a 4x ETF. Now, you guys have heard us talk about ETFs a lot before. That is exchange traded fund. They basically work as a basket of stocks that are all being tracked, and they move much more fast than the stocks that are a part of that. So we have UEUR, which is a 4x Euro USD ETF. So going back to that, the Euro stock, anytime that might move up, you know, just 1%, then the ETF will move up 4 times that. So it's a really great way to kind of have the safety of currency while getting way bigger profits way faster. That's exactly right. And 4x ETFs aren't exactly that common. Right. You will have heard us talking about 2x and 3x ETFs. Of course, we want the fastest profits possible here. So if FXE reaches the heights it was at recently, it would jump up, you know, just under maybe around 8%. Right. This would jump up 30%. UEUR would jump up 30%. Because of course you get 4 times those profits. I'm gonna take another bite of the lemon. Right, so and like we were talking about earlier, you know, there's a lot of crazy stuff happening in the stock market right now. There are a lot of still concerns about trade wars and stuff. So as Jordan was talking about, that really tends to affect the US dollar. But the weaker the US dollar, you know, tends to become the stronger the euro is. So the euro is looking really good right now, and with the UEUR 4x ETF, you can really capitalize on that even more so. Exactly, and what better than fast tracking those gains? I'm trying to get as much as I can out here before the next lemon slice. So that's how you fast track your 30% gains. You get in on UEUR, again, FX XE is the underlying ETF there. It's moving 4 times that. But I think now we need to move on to our new versus picks for you. I'll let Mary Kate go first because that minute has come around really quick and I gotta eat another lemon.
All right, guys. So our new round of versus is the anything goes round. We just really went wild with our picks. So just to remind you guys what happens in versus, each of us will pick one stock. We go head to head with those. We analyze those stocks over the next 2 weeks, so the winner won't be announced for another 2 videos. Whoever goes up the most is the winner, and the loser has to spin the wheel of misfortune. So my pick for the anything goes round is CME is the ticker. It's CME Group. It is sitting right now right around $164.
Right, and I'm going with NBIX. It's a pharmaceutical company. It's sitting around $76.50. And as you can see, these punishments, they keep getting worse and worse as it goes. But you know, hopefully it's entertaining for you guys. But also take note of these picks because they are, you know, some of our top picks we're looking at right now. That is CME and NBIX. I'm going to end this episode with another lemon slice because that minute is just about up.
All right, and tune back in next week to see me fall victim to bad bartender.
That's exactly right. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.
Thanks for watching the latest episode of WSI TV. Be sure to visit WSITV.com where you can subscribe for free with no contract and gain instant access to the secrets of self-made millionaires via the